Our travels this year began with a 10-day visit to Fiji. It was a long flight into Nadi Airport on Viti Levu Island, the main population center of Fiji. We had an early morning check-in at the Bamboo Backpackers Hostel. Our accommodations there were comfortable and in pleasant surroundings. We could join the beach activities or just chill out by the pool before sunset. The town of Nadi has lots of tourist shops on the main street and an interesting local market selling mangoes, cassava root, and tons of tomatoes. But the main product was kava root, either dried or powdered. Kava is made into a traditional drink. It is a mild stimulant. A drive into the interior of the island showed us areas of agriculture. The farms here dominantly sugarcane and pineapples. We were out to visit the village of Navala, said to be the only traditional style village in Fiji. Etiquette requires visitors to be in traditional dress, too. Lena was our guide. She led us to her house and introduced us to her extended family. We sat on the mats on the floor, getting acquainted with the kids and watching the ceremonial welcoming kava being prepared. Water was carefully added to some pounded roots. Then all the liquid was squeezed into a tub. We were handed a drink in a coconut shell. You are supposed to drink it all down in one go, then clap your hands. It tastes like muddy water. Lena and her daughter had meanwhile prepared lunch for us. We ate rice, dal, cassava root, spinach with tuna, papaya, bananas, and juice. Walking through the village of about 300 people, we could see that all the bures, which are what the houses are called, were traditionally built from native materials. They had neat paths and gardens around them. The school children were just returning from their lunch. They got very excited at having visitors to their school. But I was sorry we had interrupted their classroom routine. We made a small donation to the school before Lena took us back to our waiting driver. Another day we climbed aboard a speedboat for the hour voyage out to Mana Island in the Mamanuca group. There were several hotels along the lovely curve of white sand beach that greeted us. Our accommodations were friendly, but frankly, pretty basic. While our fellow travelers shared dorm rooms, we had the honeymoon suite. Water sports and diving and water skiing didn't really interest us as much as taking a stroll down the sandy village paths. The shady paths were overgrown with breadfruit trees, vibrant bougainvillea, and flame trees. The people in the small settlement took time to talk to us and to answer questions about their life and their island. Fijian people were always friendly, and the kids always with a bashful smile. Following our return from Mana Island, we set off on another adventure, flying from Nadi over the impressive reefs and islands off the coasts of Viti Levu and Vanua Levu Islands. Our hosts Joe and Julie Smeltzer met us at Lambasa and drove us to their lovely Leia resort. What a nice change to relax in a tropical setting with our own bungalow of spacious, well-appointed bedroom and bath, and even a veranda overlooking the pool. The pool was very welcome in the hot afternoons. The open-air lounge was the perfect place for happy hour and to meet the visiting yachties that had anchored by their jetty. This made our dinner gathering very enjoyable, especially as we were dining on one of the cook's delicious wood-fired pizzas. It's a short walk through some banana trees and some jungle to the resort's jetty. Too bad that the low tide didn't allow us to get out on the water while we were there. Leia operates in an eco-friendly environment, with solar panels giving energy and the chickens giving eggs. The organic garden provides vegetables and fruit, pineapple, soursop, and papayas. They also raise some special goats, not only for meat, but to improve the quality of the local species. The nearby town of Lambasa has the usual complement of local businesses. Fishing boats can come up the river and bring their fresh catches into the market. The market has beautiful hand-woven mats with bright wool edges. The sales lady gave me pointers on their production and introduced me to her sister, who had made the mat. The rest of the market was very busy selling various kinds of fruit, succulent pineapples, and a pile of fresh ginger. Onward again. This time another short but very scenic flight to Suva, which is the capital of Fiji. Very near the magnificent trees of Thurston Gardens is the iconic Grand Pacific Hotel. The newly refurbished colonial splendor was inviting enough for us return for happy hour by the pool that evening and to enjoy Fijian music at day's end. Those people are going, well, yes, it's another market. And yes, we do seem to go to markets often and see much the same products being sold. But each market tends to offer something unique, as well as great people-watching opportunities. Ladies in front of the Fiji Museum were demonstrating the traditional making of tapa cloth. I tried my hand at beating the bark strips, then watched the painting of designs on a finished piece. Inside the museum, Fiji's last double-hulled ocean-going canoe was displayed, along with various other historic sailing pieces. All too soon, we were driving through the coastal housing areas along the Queen's Road, heading back to the Bamboo Hostel in Nandi. It was time to let our varied experiences around Fiji sink in while listening to impromptu music at the beach.
I know these belong to me, 'cause I'm the child of this land.
We took time to lounge around in a hammock at the beach while waiting for the golden colors of our last sunset in Fiji.